What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 most expensive things YouTubers have bought. Now when you get millions of people watching you on a daily basis and you're doing crazy brand deals and so many people are buying your merch, well, you're gonna make a ton of money, and that's what so many of these YouTubers are doing. So yeah, if you want a free Rolex or Lamborghini, I would say like this video, but to be honest, just be friends with some of these guys, because that's the best way to do it. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Number 5, Logan Paul. Now everyone likes to surprise their friends, but I'm gonna be honest here, Logan Paul takes gift giving to a whole new level. I mean, when he found out one of his housemates was having a bad day, he decided the best thing to do would be to buy him a Rolex, and immediately spent $20,000 to make it happen. To be fair, he did prank the guy first and replace a super expensive watch with the kid's one from the dollar store, but let's be real, if someone was gonna spend that much money on me, I don't think I'd mind if they tricked me first. Anyway, it's not really surprising that Logan's basically a king of randomly spending a ton of money, because he could totally afford it. I mean seriously, no one has the exact numbers for how much he bought his latest house for, but most people agree that it's easily worth $6.5 million. So yeah, I guess the perks of living in the Paul brothers' house don't just include putting up with his pet bird, there are also a ton of random gifts whenever you're feeling sad, which must be pretty awesome.
Get you a Rolex though. Shut up. $20,000 and it's yours. That's my boy. Shut up. That's yours, bro. This part's not a prank. That was the prank. Get down on your knees, damn it! Hi. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Bro. Did you see the ice on it?
New creative space. My brain's gonna open up. The vlogs are gonna get better. I never thought in my life that I would be able to buy a house this nice. I always believed in myself. I was not afraid to be different, be unique, be a maverick. I worked really hard and I had big goals. I haven't said this often, but like guys, we all have struggles, right? When I was 15, I had knee surgery on both knees.
Number 4, Roman Atwood. So it turns out Logan Paul isn't the only YouTuber who likes to be generous with his money, because Roman Atwood decided to treat one of the most important people in his life too, his dad. Basically, his dad had wanted the same car for his whole life, which is a Corvette, but he'd never been able to afford one. So yeah, Roman decided to make his dreams come true for his birthday and surprised him with a trip to the dealership to let him pick out anyone he wanted to take home. So the story goes he was going to miss his dad's birthday because he'd been on tour, and he figured this was the best present he could get for him. The funny thing is though, is that at first, because of Roman's habit of pranking people, the dad just literally doesn't believe what's happening, but eventually he just goes along with it. Anyway, we don't have exact numbers for how much his car was at the time, but it was easily around $100,000, which is a pretty crazy birthday present no matter how you look at it.
So we're actually here for you to pick out any Corvette you want.
Once again, hoax. I'm not falling for that, boy.
No, really.
Get out of the car.
It worked with your grandma, but it don't work for me.
Pretty good. Pulling up a red one. Woo! Wow.
How many horsepower? 650.
Woo!
And in case you forget, right in front of the shifter there's a little badge that reminds you what you're sitting in. Just before you hit the gas system.
What do you think, Ruben? Here, let's stand right here. Hold the bow. Let's see if I can get a good picture of you. I might jump in with you.
Yeah.
You look great in it, man. You look so good.
Number 3, Jake Paul. So it's basically almost a rule at this point that we can't put one Paul brother in a video without putting the other, and it turns out Logan isn't the only one who likes spending a lot of money. I mean, the newest Team 10 house is so insane that there's no guessing exactly how much it's worth, but considering he's pulling in 7 figures pretty consistently, I'd say it's pretty close to his brother's. Not just that, but he dropped over $350,000 on his latest dream car, which is a custom-made blue Lamborghini. In fact, he was so pleased with it that he literally set up a contest to let one of his subscribers ride in it with him, because he genuinely couldn't believe how cool it was. I mean, I can't blame him either, it is a pretty sick ride, and it definitely looks like it was worth the 6 months he waited for it.
Oh my! It's so dope! Oh my gosh! Oh my god, I'm touching it! I love you so much.
My pleasure.
Look at it, matches. No, look at it, matches. You match, bro. Look at that.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
3 of you are gonna have your name engraved on that, bro. Did I make it?
You made it, bro.
4 years ago, I was sitting in class. My teacher's telling me I wouldn't amount to anything. Don't let anyone tell you can't chase your dreams, guys. Seriously. Enough with the inside flipping nonsense. I'm gonna give y'all that outside house home mega flipping mansion tour, baby. So we have a 50 flipping car parking lot with this giant, beautiful statue. I shall call him Bob. Hey, Bob. Good morning, Bob. Woo. All right, I'm gonna take you around this way. On the side of the house, we got more patio space. Flipping patios everywhere. And then, guys, there's this secret area down here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what to do with it. Like, should we put a house down there? Comment what you think. I need help building this house, man. And over here, there's like this land. Kind of want to flip and get some goats. We got the pool.
Number 2, Faze banks. Spending crazy money on a car or a house is actually pretty normal as far as YouTube is concerned. What about spending $25,000 on something a little bit more out there? Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, that's exactly how much Faze Banks decided to spend last month, only he was spending it on a puppy. That's right, he literally dropped over 20 grand on a little French bulldog, and to be honest, I can't really blame him. Like, the puppy was so expensive because he was a really rare combination of colors. What's more important is that he's super adorable. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have been able to say no to that face, and it turns out Banks couldn't either because he ended up paying the $25,000 and going home with a brand new best friend.
I love this dog. Look at how big his little ears are. He's so cute. So for those of you wondering what the title is all about and why this little guy costs so much money, he's a tricolor, blue moon, ray, really, really good looking French bulldog. And I love him. You like him, Melissa?
I like, look at London right now. She's so jealous.
Oh, baby.
Oh, give it kisses.
Oh, mommy.
Oh.
Be a good girl. But yeah, guys, you really have to think about this because it is a huge financial commitment and it's a huge life commitment, most important.
Yeah.
So they're gonna.
Okay, here's our honorable mention. So it turns out we're already back on cars, but don't worry, it's actually pretty cool. Like, Captain Sparkles was actually really scared to reveal that he bought a new ride because he didn't think he had the personality to back it up. And also, he really didn't want to be a stereotypical YouTuber bragging about what he bought. With that said, he eventually decided that he wanted to share and revealed that he splurged on a brand new McLaren 675 LT. Now, he didn't give us the price tag, but that model goes for around $350,000, so this wasn't exactly like an impulse purchase. Anyways, you could tell it was worth it though, because he just can't stop talking about it, and it's clear that he absolutely loves everything about the car he picked. I mean, he literally made a video over 5 minutes long just talking about the specs, and you don't do that for a car unless you're super proud of it, am I right?
Package, which means it has a spoiler on it. Now, the guy at the dealership told me that the spoiler adds at least like 100 horsepower, so it should really be able to lay down those Nürburgring lap times, which is really important in your Toyota Camry. So it's really weird. The engine is actually behind where you sit in this new 2016 Prius, and I was told the reason for that is if you get rear-ended, you get sort of more of this cushion zone.
Number 1. Now, out of all the YouTuber cars, KSI's is probably one of the most well-known, and it's even become a bit of a legend in its own right. I mean, it's a Lamborghini Aventador, so it's already pretty cool, but it's the way he decided to customize it that really makes it stand out. Like, first he had wrapped it with purple chrome and added a ton of purple LEDs, which looked really epic, but then he decided that he needed to take it even further. So what did he do? He got it wrapped again, this time in black matte with red Tron stripes and matching LEDs. Now, all those added extras make it hard to know the price for certain, but it's definitely one of the most expensive buys in this list, since it's basically worth somewhere between $325,000 and $350,000. So yeah, there's no denying it's worth it though, because at this point, it's almost just a part of his image instead of just being a possession.
It's turned up. I'm going to take it outside. Let's get his reaction.
There's our video on the top 5 most expensive things YouTubers have bought. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to search me a handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.